Thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We had a little bit of a slow start today, but ended up with a nice little gain. I'm going to be breaking it down all for you step by step, my friends. So if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. So, first and foremost, who's in the building right now? Who do we have? Edwin, Trading Wars Army, Ninja Blade. What's going on, brother? So I don't expect too much people to be out here on a Friday, but you know what? I wanted to share with you the Roblox play, and I just wanted to give you guys a full strategy for Lotto Friday and just talk to you about everything step by step. And I really think that this video is going to help a lot of people. So let's go ahead here and hit the replay on Roblox first. We'll get the spy right after that. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Let's get this party started. So the first thing is I'm going to go to the daily chart for Roblox. And we need to analyze this. And this was the reason Roblox was my top pick going into today. All right, who do we have here? Ramon, Trading Wars Army. Doc, what's going on? Eric, Trading Wars Army. What's going on? AV, Trading Wars Army. Good to see you guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being here, friends. All right, so Roblox put in this pattern yesterday. This is one of my rarest Trading Wars patterns. This is a holy grail into a double inside bar. And what this basically means here, guys, is that the range of Roblox for the last 2 days was getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and we were looking for a breakout today. And if I go to the 5-minute chart, you'll be able to see this in detail. So you can see here's the last 2 days of Roblox, and you can see we're trading in this tight box compared to the previous range, right? So here's the previous range on Roblox. We have this big box, and then we condensed into a tight, tiny box, okay? Hit me with a 1 if you see that. Mark, brother, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Trading Wars Army in the building. So this is what, so you see here, this right here, guys, Todd, Trading Wars Army, good to see you. So this is the same pattern on the daily. I'm trying to show you how it looks on the lower time frame. So we basically have this tightening of these, the range. And as the range contracts, what's happening to the option premiums? What do you guys think is happening to option premiums as we're going sideways like this, up and down for 2 days? What's happening here, guys? The bears are getting trapped. The bulls are getting trapped. We have this really tight consolidation. Handsome Dan, my brother, good to see you, man. Thanks for everything you do in the Discord, brother. Good to see you, right? So the option premiums are going to be getting decayed. They're going to be tightening. They're going to getting squeezed. And what we're doing here is we're looking for the next day to get a breakout. Okay. So let me go ahead here and let me go to the Twitter and let me walk you through like how you can follow along with these plays. So I always post these plays for free, my Lotto Friday. So this was my Lotto Friday, Roblox, Johnson Johnson, Starbucks, and Disney. And Roblox was my #1 pick over here, guys. And you can see today I locked in $1,336 on Roblox. So let me show you exactly how. Okay. So this type of trading, we call it trigger trading. We call it breakout trading. We call it line in the sand trading. These are my techniques that I've developed to get stocks that are going to break out the next day. And I'm always looking for, first, the stocks needs to be consolidating. They need to be tightening. The range needs to be getting smaller and smaller, because then I'm betting the next day that we're going to have a big move. Hit me with the 6 if that makes sense. So the first thing that I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to go to our trade plan and I'm going to walk you through our entry, stop loss, and our target. And we were using the 40 calls. Okay. So let me go ahead and walk you through this step by step. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and draw your previous day's high and low. And you can put those lines in a neutral color, right? You don't want them to be, really distracting you in the trading day. You could put it in a neutral color like this, like white. And then what we need here is our long, which was 39.61. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So 39.61 right there. I'm going to make this green. So that's our long entry. Let's go ahead and put the stop loss for protection, which is 39.03. All right. And then I'm going to walk you through this. So 39.03 right down there. Put this in red. Okay. So before we recap it here, let's go ahead. Let me just copy this and put it on the chart so we can see right there. So that's the profit today. Put it in the corner. And let's talk about the setup here. So let's understand this. So the white line is the high and the low, and the green line is my entry. So is my green line getting in before the break of the high of the day or after of the high of yesterday? Am I getting in early? Am I getting in before the white line or after the white line? And this is really important because most traders, what they do is they wait for the white line to break in order to get in. And the reason is that's the way they were trained. Oh, if it breaks the high of the previous day, it's a breakout. But my style, what I like to do, guys, is I get in before the breakout, because by the time we get to the white line, I already want to be up in profit. And I also already want to be able to lock in some profits potentially, because a lot of the times in this market, when we get to the white line, we might fail. Okay, so I want to get in before, and that's why I have the green line underneath the white line. Hit me with the 4 if that makes sense. Okay, so this is a strategy I call the line in the sand, or the trigger, and it's a form of front running. Front running means you get in before the move really happens. So I'm getting in before it breaks out of anything. Okay, so I'm gonna go here now. We're gonna go to the 2-minute chart so we could see this in detail. So the first candle comes in. Okay, so notice here, guys, we're still below our green line, so we're not getting filled. We're just waiting, right? And then boom, right there. That's what we want to see. So I'm filled on the green line. Okay, then we go to the white line. That's your first area where you're watching for targets, and then we keep pushing up higher and higher. And what I do, guys, is a technique I call the Fibonacci extension. I put it from the high to the low of the previous days, and I use these Fibonacci levels as my targets. Okay, guys, so I use these as my targets on the way up. And right there, so I was pretty much done in, well, I think it was like 10 minutes or less, right? So it was 10 minutes or less. I was done, just locked it in right there on Roblox. Really, really nice. And then if we go to the daily chart, okay, so let me just go ahead and let me remove everything here. This is how it looked at when we closed. Check this out. Boom. You see that? So you see how we had a big breakout? So that's why first we start off looking at the daily chart and we look for plays that are consolidating. And then we hit it on the daily chart there and we get a big breakout. All right. So that's pretty much that line in the sand strategy. So now let's go to SPY and I'll show you exactly what I did for SPY as well. So I'm going to go here to SPY. I'm going to go to the 3-minute and I'm going to walk you guys through this again. Okay. So let's draw the previous day's high right here. I'm going to make it white and we'll draw the previous day's low. Same thing. Remember, yesterday was the big day when we caught the bottom of SPY and it was really, really nice. And today, when we opened inside, I was a little bit nervous that we're going to have some chop. And we did. We had some chop in the morning, back and forth, and then until finally we found a great push into the close. So now let me go ahead and let's draw our triggers again. Yeah, it was definitely a little bit choppy. So let me go ahead and draw our triggers. So our SPY trigger trades, and I showed this actually on stream yesterday. Where's our trigger trades at? Yeah, so I actually showed this on stream yesterday as well. So you could have taken these levels from the stream last night. All right, so let's go ahead here. So our long trigger was 389.17. 389.17. I'm gonna put that in green. And our short trigger was 385.59. So let's go ahead. All right, so we have everything marked up. The green line is where we want to go long. The red line is where we want to go short. And let's hit the replay and let me walk you through everything now. Boom. Okay. So the first thing that came in right here, guys, we had this we were in the middle of the range. And I knew because we're in the middle of the range that we can just be a little bit choppy because nobody is really trapped here. Like the bulls are not dead in the water yet, and the bears are kind of happy, but they're not extremely happy. So because we're in the middle of the previous day's range, it could lead to a potential chop. So let me walk you through my commentary in the morning. So I said 4 minutes to open. Who's ready? Let's keep the size small today. This inside open can be very tricky. So we expected that from the beginning. Trigger lines are developed based on my fibs and my average true range that I combine together. I'm going to start off the 3-minute orb small size to test the water. Are you ready? So the first thing that I was looking for was to take an opening range breakout on this candle. However, the next bar became an inside bar. Okay, so instead of taking the opening range breakout, I defaulted to this inside bar. So instead of taking the breakout of the first bar, I took the breakout of the inside bar. Okay, and then you could see right here, we got long at 8:37 Central, 9:37 Eastern. So let me just show you that right now. So let me draw the fib on this candle like this. Right here. So as soon as we broke the high of this candle right here, guys, we got in long. Our first target is the 272 extension. Then we got to the 50% extension and we started to squeeze pretty well here, guys. So we had a nice little scalp. So with these inside bars, especially on inside days, I love to scalp, just take it up to some quick targets and just lock in. And that's what I did in the morning. And you can see we hit both of those targets, and I said target hit 2, hit, boom, who's banking with me? Move and stop to break even here. No time to play with my food. So I was happy to take that right off the bat, guys. Nice little W on that inside bar breakout. So that's one of our strategies as well, called the fractals. Hit me with a 7 if that makes sense. All right. And then we had a little bit of shenanigans where our morning leg Fibonacci failed. So you could see here, we failed the leg, and then we came close to the short trigger. So I was watching this red line to take it down short, but it never actually broke the level. And instead we put in this pattern right here, is actually on the 5, I believe, right there. So right here on the 5-minute, guys, we put in the Trading Wars Nirvana. Okay. So usually when I scalp, it's either shares or futures contracts. If the options are cheap, we can go for them. But if their premium is expensive, then it's not really worth it to scalp those, because you're not really going to make much money. So here was the Nirvana, which came in, guys, right near the bottom of the range. And you could see it came very close to breaking the red line, but it didn't. So if it hit the red line there, guys, we would have gotten stopped out. But the blue indicator is my custom Trading Wars Nirvana. Okay. And if you get any one of my books, or if you're in the Discord, you get this for life. So from here, guys, we popped right back up here. Boom, nice little push into the green line. So the green line was our trigger. Okay. So the green line right here was our trigger. So this is where we got an automated entry for long. And you could see, boom, took us right to the previous day's high. So very, very nice and clean, broke through the green line, hit the previous day's high, which is our target right there. And then we started to pull back and just kind of retest this level multiple times. So really, really nice with the trigger. And what I want to show you guys a little bit later is we got something called the V trigger, where we came back below the entry right here. And then later in the day, we squeeze back up. Okay, so let me just show you that. And the last leg of the day was the beauty. If I take the Fibonacci here from this low to the high, we can go into the golden zone, which is here from the 50 to the 786, and just watch how we react when we come down here, guys. All right, so we come down, we're hugging the 618, boom, we tag the 786 one time, algorithm takes a fill right there, guys, and then boom, we squeeze right up, we break our green line again, we break our green line right here, and we squeeze again past that previous day's high. So you can take those levels and just scalp them, bam, bam, up and down, multiple times. Very, very good levels to play off of. But notice, guys, if you waited for the previous day's high, then you're too late to the party. By the time you get long in here, there's no profit left. By the time you get long over here, there's no profit. So that's why I created these trigger methods. All right, guys. Okay, so there we go, my friends. There we go. Willers, P.S. I bought your spy book today. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. So hit me with the 5 if you understood that recap. Everything makes sense, guys? And these trigger levels, what I was trying to teach you here was, just on Lotto Friday is just watch how these triggers work on stocks that are consolidating, especially stocks like Roblox that was consolidating for 2 days in a row. Update on my futures challenge. So I'm up about 17 or 1800 right now. I haven't checked on my futures contract. Another day green. And the yellow line is my entry. I bought one micro contract. I'm hoping to catch the bottom of the stock market, and I hope that I did. And if not, I'll just take a break-even stop, and I'll look for another opportunity. But just going here to the weekly chart, very nice inside bar close on futures, guys. And this is really, really nice pattern here setting up. The market wants to try to fight for the low of the year because we're already down close to 30% in the first half of the year, which is unheard of. This is like the first time in like 50 years that we've dropped that much within the first half. And I really think the odds are that we don't go lower, even if we just consolidate for another few months. I think we just go, I think we still end a little bit higher. So that's why I took this long-term play right there on the NASDAQ MNQ. All right. Look, my friends, check me out at tradingwars.com. The bundle deal is only going to be valid until Sunday. So if you want to take the next step in your trading, you want to get serious, you want to trade with me live for the next 4 months, guys, and you want to have a one-on-one session with me, all of my books and 2 of my seminars, this is the best deal that I can give you guys. And you'll have everything you need to succeed. You'll do the 100 trade challenge right here. You'll be able to get this tracker, fill in your spreadsheet, make sure you're on top of everything. So if you want to get serious for the second part of the year, if you want to learn a new skill, that's the way to do it. Or guys, check me out on the main page right here. You can sign up for the room directly. Or if you get any one of my 3 books, you get 1 month for free and you can trade with me again live on Monday. Otherwise than that, the Trading Wars lifetime giveaway, Winner will also be announced on Sunday. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel to have a chance to win, and please fill out the form on the Twitter. All right. Otherwise than that, my friends, I'm good here. There's not too much people here, but I really salute the people that are here, and I very much appreciate you guys. Sometimes I don't feel motivated to stream on Fridays because we get a quarter of the viewers. But look, if I can change somebody's life one step at a time, and it's not really bothering me too much, then why not? Otherwise than that, take care. If you leave a comment, you have a chance to win the giveaways. We also do Sunday giveaways. All right. Thanks for your time. Take care.